So, new season, some new faces, back to work. This season we need to push ourselves more, work harder. Every point is crucial in this league. So get out there and show me and the gaffer how much you want it. Let's do this!
Come on, boys.
Get out of it. Get out of it.
And the extra element for us, Alan, and all our viewers is we're going to see the defending champions straight away start their new campaign.
Yeah, as champions, Martin, you're there to be knocked down, aren't you? And this team has got to cope with that. So has Alex Hunter. He's a marked man to a certain extent. Everybody knows about him after his debut season. He's going to be one to watch for sure.
Kasper Schmeichel. Number 2, Danny Simpson. Number 5, Wes Morgan. Number 6, Robert Hu. Number 28, Christian Fuchs. Number 26, Riyad Mahrez.
A couple of clever players we can focus on here, one on either side, very good on the ball, Alan.
Certainly are. Looks like they've got a ball on a string at times. Never gets too far away from them. They really can embarrass defenders with that kind of ball control.
And number 29, Alex
This is the Leicester City lineup. So, Alan, 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think it looks that way, Martin. Yes, it's the conventional shape. It's the one that the manager prefers.
Here's the Southampton team for you. The kind of players that we expect, the kind of performances we expect from the individuals trying to make this formation work.
Yeah, I mean, it can at first glance look cautious, but it just depends on the attitude of the players out there. And once they've got a foothold in this game, they can get a little bit more adventurous and push on.
I think it's fair to say that a couple of years ago, not many people listening to us now would know too much about Leicester City. You did, of course, you played for them. But it has been a fantastic couple of years, one way or another, for the Foxes.
Well, it certainly has. I think the Leicester fans still pinching themselves that they actually did win the title. 50 years from now, we won't hardly be able to believe it.
Whipped in from the wide area. That's a gift for them. It's an own goal.
Well, it can happen to anybody that. He's being consoled by his teammates, but he looks devastated.
It's a frustrating way to go behind in a match when you've contributed to the opposition scoring with the own goal. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Hunter! Alex Hunter starts his second season with a goal.
Well, if we didn't know it before, we know it now. This lad, I think, is going to be a star.
Brilliant play here by a terrific team that have got 2 quick goals.
Well, they're right on top of the game, unstoppable at the moment, and they'll be hoping for another.
Restarting at 2-0.
Leicester City goal.
Jordi Classy.
Alex Hunter.
Good forward play from them. kept his shot down, and he's got a goal to show for it. Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, they're the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that. Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these circumstances, and he was.
I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Oh, into quite a dangerous position now. Slimani! It's no goal, the flag's up.
Well, it's certainly a well-worked move, but denied by the assistant.
Your view now, Alan, on the replay.
Well, first time of viewing, I thought he'd timed his run perfectly, but...
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start the first 45 minutes of the first game of the season.
Substitution for Southampton coming off the pitch.
Well, we wonder if the second half's going to be like the first, one-sided. Mahrez. The shot's on! Well, they didn't know about him last season. They know about him now, and they still can't stop him. A second for Hunter.
Oh, he's on a roll, isn't he? And what he has got is a big game mentality. What an asset for this team.
Right to the side of the goal and nicking off the inside of the post on its way in.
On another day, that might have rebounded back into play, but not this time. Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is he getting results out there.
It's a fine day for the forward, who's not going to finish the game now. They're making the change, but having scored a goal, he's done his job.
Well, he has, and I just thought last 5 minutes he was tiring a little bit, so sensible to bring him off.
One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. It's great for the team with all the goals, but... And shoots! Real chance! Well, it's always a pleasure to score a goal, but in these circumstances, it's probably the minimum amount of pleasure that you get. Just looking at that deflection, of course, defenders do get attracted to the ball. He might have been better just letting it go.
Yeah, there's an argument to say that, I think.
Well, that's the end of the first game of the season, and they've got the 3 points. Well played.
Yeah, defending champions, they've laid down a marker there, haven't they? Really did move the ball well, deserved winners.
Well, it turned out to be a different kind of game to the one perhaps we set up for you at the beginning. Very one-sided.
Yeah, you end up feeling a bit disappointed as a neutral because we didn't really get a contest, but the winning team won't be disappointed at all, played well.
You still working on that thing?
Big deadline tomorrow.
You get some of this down, you'll have finished in no time. Michael.
Have I got news for you, sunshine? Jim, Catherine?
Michael, you're just in time for breakfast. Grab yourself a coffee.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Well, what's going on? Seems like your performance in the pre-season tour is turning some heads, Alex. Can't say I'm surprised the way you're dominating games. Who? Well, I've been having some very interesting chinwags with reps from some of Europe's top clubs. Bayern, PSG, Atletico. Oh, and I just got off the blow with a gent representing, wait for it, none other than... Los Blancos. Shut up. Real Madrid? The very same. Seems like you made quite the impression in the US of A. Well, it's early days, but they'd like to talk about getting you on board before the transfer window shuts. This is as big as it gets, Alex. Bigger stars, bigger games, bigger contracts.
You're not having me on. Like, you know, these were my childhood idols growing up. Raul, Roberto Carlos, Zidane, come on.
Looks nailed from what the agent was telling me.
It's an honor, sure. But you're only 18, Alex. You know, it's a dream move, I understand that. But the pressure, you think about it, you're going to be down there on your own. And with their squad, you probably won't even be a starter. There's going to be lots of other chances in your career. Right now, this is a risky move. And your fans, they're not going to forget. Not for something like this.
I know, Grandad. But this could be my one shot. Look what happened to Dad.
Oi. Do not think like that. You are not Harold.
Look, I know it's a lot to take in, but we got to move faster, otherwise they might consider moving elsewhere.
Well, if it's got Michael's approval and it's what you really want, then...
What does your heart tell you?
It's been my dream since I was a child, Mum. Then how can I say no?
Okay, deal's gonna take a few days to iron out, but in the meantime, I need you to find an extra gear for the first few games of the season, yeah? Could whack a naught on the transfer fee.
Real Madrid!
Okay, so let's say Real Madrid do come in with a suitable offer before the August 31st transfer deadline. Alex, are you sure this is what you want? If you stay here, we can continue your development, and then in a few years...
But he's one of the hottest properties in the Premier League right now.
If this is about your current contract, Michael and I have been discussing it.
It's not all about the money.
I suggest we see how this plays out. But if you're serious about moving on, Alex, you'll need to submit a transfer request.
Why?
Because you're the one who wants to leave.
Another lie, I presume? Well? Nothing's been agreed yet. No? Oh. But you have already put in a transfer request.
All right, starters to the tunnel, subs to the bench. Come on.
Come on, boys. It's all over the internet. The fans, they'll know.
Congratulations, mon ami.
Go on, lad.
Good game.
Hi there everybody, Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. We've got a great Premier League game for you. We've also got a bit of gossip to talk about, haven't we, Alan? Because everybody else is talking about it, I guess we should join in as well. This suggestion, and it's only a rumour, Alex Hunter going to Real Madrid.
Yeah, I mean, it's all over the back pages. You cannot miss it. Who knows if it's true or not. But if Real Madrid do come knocking, it's so hard to say no, to turn them down. It's very early in his career, but we'll see what happens in the next few weeks, you'd imagine.
Well, some of the fans here, they're just grasping at the stories in the newspapers, really. But I think Alex Hunter might get a bit of a rough ride from some of the supporters.
That's inevitably what happens, and he's got to make sure that he gives full commitment today, because everybody will be watching for a poor attitude.
And number 10, Sergio Aguero.
Well, the supporters here, they expect a certain type of football, don't they? An intricate game, really.
Yes, and for the opposition, I mean, it can be incredibly frustrating. Just trying to get the ball back, you've got to work really hard, and once you do, you want to make sure you don't give it away, because you might not see it again for 2 or 3 minutes.
This is the Leicester City lineup. 2 banks of 4, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
I have to say it's always a nostalgic place, the Etihad, for me to visit, being a lucky lad with the microphone in my hand when Sergio Aguero won the league title in 2012 with the last kick of the 20th Premier League season. Neil Swarbrick is our referee. Off we go with the kickoff.
From the attacker, but it was made too easy for him.
Oh, Manchester City have got a penalty here. He's picked up an early yellow card here, the referee not ducking the issue. But this player's now walking a tightrope for the rest of the game.
Well, he's just going to have to watch himself, and the style of footballer that he is, he doesn't normally pull out a tackle, so he's going to have to be careful.
Penalty put away. Stylishly slotted in.
Yeah, I think some people are cut out for it, some aren't, and this lad certainly is.
Manchester City are in the lead.
For Manchester City, number 10.
There's a goal to tell you about from Alan McInally at the Emirates.
It's a goal for Arsenal. It's been scored by Alexis Sanchez. He arrived late in the box to nod home from close to the penalty spot. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Shot on! Well, there's the equaliser. And a really good start to the game. It's always thrilling when both teams show that they can score in a match. I wonder where we'll go from here. Well, the equaliser has happened. Took perhaps the opposition by surprise. But we're level again. It's what they've deserved.
Great news for the manager, because I think he made a couple of changes there, and now they're back on level terms.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Arsenal, you heard from Alan, looking to play their way through now. Gabriel, very much in free kick territory, this foul. Let's fly! De Bruyne's free kick, back of the net.
Oh, we put so much work into these on the training ground.
What a strike that was.
Well, so accurate. You look at the keeper, he's rooted to the spot.
Taken with great aplomb. Wonderful goal. Manchester City in front.
Manchester City goal. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Christian Fuchs. Let's go to Alan McInally quickly. There's a penalty at the Emirates.
It's a penalty for Swansea City.
It's Alex Hunter. Super goal.
Well, how long did that lead last, Martin? Not long at all, and the manager down there is absolutely furious.
Goalkeeper almost got there, but it wasn't a strong enough touch.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself, isn't he? Having got a touch on it, feels he should have done better.
Another angle on it here. Well, I wonder where we go from here now that we're level again in the game. Anything could happen.
Islam Slimani.
Well, he's had a go. He can put them in front. It's offside. That's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed, because the striker seemed to time his run really well.
This is going to clear it up for us, Alan, I think.
Well, looking at the goal scorer, he was convinced he'd timed his run, but looking at it, that's a...
Here's Company. Well, that's the referee blowing for half-time, and it's 2-2. Well, what a player. What a performance in that first half, Alan.
Well, I think the manager will be looking at the defenders to offer a bit more support, but that lad's done his job.
Manchester City wait for the referee's whistle, and away we go for the second half. Ibora. Slimani. Good challenge. Hunter. Well, there it is. And it's the man of the moment. Would you believe it? Alex Hunter.
Well, he's going to be on the back pages again tomorrow, and I think this time it's with a better spin.
Well, he knew exactly where the goalkeeper was going, and he just steered it past him into the bottom corner.
Yeah, he's a fine finisher, this boy, and never panics, passes it into that corner. Down on the touchline, Pep Guardiola's having kittens. He can't believe what he's seeing.
A good display from the forward, who now goes off with 2 more goals to his name.
Yeah, his reputation grows, and he can go all the way if he keeps his head down, keeps working.
Manchester City are trailing now. They've got to try and hit back. Kevin De Bruyne to the situation and help them.
Yeah, I've been here a few times when the atmosphere's been lacking, but
an incisive pass. Brilliant pass. Can he finish it? Hunter. It is 2 for Alex Hunter, and he is continuing to dominate the proceedings on and off the pitch.
Well, what a way to silence the critics. He's been unstoppable today.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? Prospect of even more goals. 4-2 is the score.
The City goal, number 29,
Silva.
Alex Hunter.
Silva. Well, that is the final whistle. All the attention before the game was on Alex Hunter. All the attention during the game has also been on Alex Hunter.
Well, 1 or 2 fans came along wondering what his performance would be like given all these rumours, but he's answered those doubts. Really good performance from him.
Well, you don't have to dominate the football to win the match. This is a perfect example of it.
No, there were times when they sat off, they allowed the opposition to have the ball, but really did counter-attack well.
Morning, love. Sleep much?
Thanks. I really appreciate you coming over last night. I really needed the company.
Of course.
We're always here for you, lad. Aye, aye.
Have you seen it yet?
Seen what?
And reports came in earlier today with images emerging this morning of Hunter wearing a Real Madrid shirt. This adds fuel to the fire.
That is not what happened.
Oh, don't worry, this kind of stuff's normal. It's all part of the transfer merry-go-round.
Normal? Seems to me like things are getting out of control here.
There's still no official offer.
All the big clubs take the transfers down to the wire. I'm meeting the guy tonight. Should be done and dusted by the AM. Just keep the faith, yeah?
Yeah, well, I hope you've got Alex's best interests at heart.
Come on, Grandad. We're not here again, are we? Yeah. When has Michael ever let us down?
What confidence is taking? We have to give it to them. The doubt here. This will all come out in the wash eventually.
You want to grab yourself a bib, lad?
I'm on the bench.
Gaff, I don't think you've got your head in the game with all this transfer business going on. Frankly, I'm inclined to agree.
Boss, my head's fine, trust me.
Personally, I hope you stay, lad.
Big story here. Alex Hunter only on the bench. Talk of a possible wish to join Real Madrid.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy. Maybe he's had an argument with the manager. Who knows?
Might be a chance here. Oh, what an early goal.
Well, you do wonder whether the whole Alex Hunter affair has had an effect on his team here.
He's gone in strongly. It's a shot now! There is the second!
Right, shambolic at the back. No communication, punished again.
Well, the crowd really unhappy here, and they still see Alex Hunter on the bench. Looking for the third goal to finish this off. Well, it had to come. It's 3-0.
Well, that really was schoolboy defending.
All right, Hunter, it's time. Here's your chance to win them back, lad.
This is still my club.
It's only because they don't want to see you go, lad.
The fans who used to cheer him are now booing him being Alex Hunter, who's being sent on here, and it's not a great time to come on because his team are struggling in the game on the scoreline. They're already down to 10 men, and the crowd are now going to have their say about Alex Hunter and the Real Madrid rumours.
Yeah, I mean, it was always going to happen, wasn't it? Part and parcel of the modern game. Alex Hunter would have expected it, especially with his team trailing to this extent.
They're going to find it hard to keep him in these circumstances, aren't they? He's not being treated particularly well. Maybe the fans feel he's not treating the club particularly. It's a quick break. Shots on here. Well, the goal scored by the side with the extra man, and they've made that extra man count.
Well, you've got to use the width of the pitch and make that extra man count, as you say, Martin. They did exactly that, and they were patient. They waited for the moment, and they got their reward.
Arsenal almost on easy street with that latest goal, and very comfortable in the situation in the match.
Well, it's just a question of being a professional now and not making any mistakes.
Hunter. Slimani. A well-taken goal, but they've still got lots more to do. Goalkeeper almost got there, but it wasn't a strong enough touch.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself, isn't he? Having got a touch on it, feels he should have done better.
Substitution for Leicester City coming off the pitch.
4-1 is the scoreline.
21. Ibora.
A bit of complacency from the side that's got this game wrapped up. Mahrez. And here's the shot. Well, just when the fans seem to be giving up, Alex Hunter hasn't given up. He's got a goal and maybe got his team back in with a sniff of something from this game.
Yeah, I think so. It might have changed things and given them a glint of light in this match, a match that looked beyond them at one stage.
Goalkeeper almost got there, but it wasn't a strong enough touch.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself, isn't he? Having got a touch on it, feels he should have done better.
Plenty of goals for the fans here. 4-2. Off we go again. The scorer will be very proud of this, but...
I like watching him go about his work.
And it's come to an end now as the referee blows the whistle for the last time. Well, that's the end of the story almost. Some final thoughts on this defeat from you, Alan?
I thought they were a little unlucky, Martin. They knocked the ball about well and created a few chances, but not their day in front of goal.
Alex, defeat aside, that must have been a pretty difficult match for you. You've asked for a transfer, the crowd was getting on your back. What was going through your mind when you came onto the pitch?
I just really wanted to turn the game around and show the crowd how much this club means to me. I know some of them were booing me today, but our fans have always been amazing. I wanted to thank them by helping us to get something out of the game. Unfortunately, just didn't happen.
And will this be your last game for the club?
We'll have to wait and see, but I'm being told it's looking likely. I just wish I was leaving under better circumstances, but that's football, I suppose.
Thanks for your time, Alex.
Cheers.
And with just 15 hours to go until the transfer window slams shut, we are still awaiting word on whether Alex Hunter's sensational...
All right, coming. There he is, Michael Taylor, super agent. Where do I sign?
You gotta come with me now.
Why, what?
Wait, now!
Come on, move it!
I knew I should have taken the back route.
All right, Michael.
It's starting to freak me out. What is going on?
We've been had. The agent, the one I've been dealing with, he's a complete fraud. Move it!
Wait. You saying that Real never wanted me?
Guy was one of those parasite middlemen, complete chancers.
No.
You know, the kind that manufactures deals between players and clubs. No, Real didn't know anything about it.
Michael!
Come on!
Do you want to tell me where we're going now?
Trying to save your career.
You have to understand how damaging this has been to the club.
We had no reason to believe the offer wasn't genuine.
I sympathise, but we can't escape the fact Alex asked to leave.
I'm still 100% committed to this club.
I'm afraid the manager begs to differ, Alex. We spoke earlier. He feels you should no longer be a part of the first team squad. Wants you training with the youth team from now on.
This boy carried the club on his back last season.
The manager's decision is final.
Okay, don't sweat it, Alex. We've got other offers on the table and we've got 12 hours to play with.
So long as the teams making offers aren't in the Premier League or in a European competition, we'll be happy to speak to them. But we won't sell Alex to a rival.
And turn down a fortune?
This is now a seller's market, and we're under no pressure to do business unless it's right for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry for calling it short notice, but I'll give you a call back, yeah? Right, okay. We got until midnight. Something will come up.
You were the one pushing for this. You were the one who kept telling us everything was gonna be okay.
He said all the right things, dropped all the right names.
Because of you, my career is down the drain. Let alone any chance I had been called up to the England squad.
I made a mistake. Maybe I wanted it too much.
You what?
Look around you, Alex. How many superstars do you see on my books, eh? Back in the day, the phone was ringing off the hook, top players wanting to be represented by me. But now, you get old, the big deals, they dry up. You're yesterday's man. Things started to go south with Gareth. I lost control. I needed to get it back. I need to matter again.
After everything I've done? It didn't matter enough for you? You gambled my career just to get back to the big time!
It's not like that,
What's
Alex.
it like then?
You gotta believe me! I just wanted the best. I'm sorry.
We're done.
Come on, Alex. We can talk about it. I can make this right.
Get out.
Look, for what it's worth, it's been an honor representing you.
Dad, look, it's not really a good time.
You still looking for a new club?
Yeah, and a new agent. Just let Michael go.
Well, I guess he had it coming.
Yeah. Anyway, it's too late now.
Well, it's never too late, Alex.
Look, Dad, I'm kind of messed up right now. I'll call you back tomorrow.
Tomorrow's too late for what I've got to say. 5 minutes, that's all I ask. Got someone here who'd like a word.
How are you doing, Alex? Javier Gonzalez. I'm sure you remember Sardes. We hear you're looking for a new club. As it happens, we've had bad luck with some injuries, and we're looking to bring another striker on board to help us push for an MLS playoff place. Now, I don't know about you, son, but to me, this sounds like one heck of an opportunity. If you're interested, we can make it happen. But we're gonna need an answer now.
Alex, this could be good for you. You could set MLS alight.
I don't know, Dad. It's just like, with everything going on, it's all happening so fast.
It's a chance for a new beginning, son.
So, Alex, what's it going to be? Training with the kids? Or coming to the LA Galaxy and reminding the world just how good you can be?